And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
They gon' know me as legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we get married.
Yes, sir. Come on, break it. How about that pass? Come on, that is amazing. Nice.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's still early in the season, but it's always a good time to check out some power rankings. A lot could change before playoff time. They're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
Seeing where the Wizards are, they're doing more than what people expected. And that's because they're getting solid contributions from some unlikely sources.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And conference rivals facing off, Doris. It's a regular season game that should have a playoff feel.
That's exactly right, because who knows here, right? This could be a playoff preview. The intensity should be high.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Hachimura. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Wizards on D. Horford, a screen on Hachimura. Tatum with it. Harrell picks him up. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard? Gentlemen, playing big at the rim, okay.
Brown can't hit. Tatum against Beal. Pass to Harrell. And here's Beal. Fires the 3. Horford pulls it in. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Hachimura, right side. Shoots over Schroeder. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Kuzma.
Such a very consistent in-between shooter. The defense can't afford to let Hachimura get separation.
Tatum passes to Horford. He drops it from range. Horford's got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Beal outside. Dinwiddie with a screen on Smart. Beal against Smart. Here's Harrell. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
Outside, Brown. Beyond the arc. Outside Tatum. Goes back up. They shoot again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Harrell finds Beal. Dinwiddie outside. Harrell, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Harrell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Schroeder.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Over Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics with the lead. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Good on the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Smart for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Outside Tatum. Shoots off the step back. That one off the back iron and out. The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Dinwiddie outside. Brown against Beal. Doesn't go for him. Horford with some nice D. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington trailing. Pass to Harrell. Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
No, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
Outside, Brown. Tatum, a screen on Kuzma. Brown drives in. Over Hachimura. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's gotten his second bucket on the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, your Celtics dancers. boys, come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Canner's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Gafford, he's checked in for Harrell. Bryant comes in for Hachimura. Bertans checked in for Kuzma. And Neto is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Beal against Richardson. The jump hook. Here's Gafford. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
That one drops. He ties it up. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
Now here's Williams. Richardson with it. Gafford picks him up. And Gafford with the block. They recover it. 4 on the clock. Drive by Brown over Bertans. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his third basket on the night right there. Richardson against Beal. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. The ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on Beal. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Count it. And it's a 4-point Boston lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
They set a pick. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim, and sometimes that means up and over it, Bradley Beal.
Pass to Brown. Williams a screen on Bertans. Here's Brown. Rebound Washington. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Beal, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Canner with a screen on Gafford. Here's Pritchard. That shot off the mark. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
When you think about Thomas Bryant, the thing you think about is efficiency. He makes the most of his chances, and he doesn't force the issue.
Now here's Beal. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Brown. Misses off the left iron. And thinking about Bryant's offense, he doesn't get the reputation as efficient because all his finishes are right at the rim.
That's exactly right. You're correct. Not just a close-range scorer, though. He's now got a solid outside game. He's smart enough to recognize a good shot and pass up on any bad ones. That's the key to his effectiveness.
Wants a free T-shirt. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
He's checked in for Washington. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The Wizards, third.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
.121 left in the first quarter. Pass to Neto. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Bertans for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Pritchard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
.46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The rebound by the Wizards. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. The Celtics with the lead. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Brown. The kick out to Richardson. Cantor with a screen on Dinwiddie. From the elbow. And that one comes up a bit short.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's brothers chose football.
Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football, is what we stuck with, so it was basketball.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple, supply and demand.
That's right, give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved in the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Dennis Schroeder, Jason Tatum out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Schroeder can't get it to go. Washington trailing. Hachimura, the pass to Dinwiddie. Kuzma outside. Dinwiddie with a screen on Williams. Here's Kuzma. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And here they go. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Williams has got 6 points.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Al Horford.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Horford. On the attack, Schroeder. Oh, Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the triple drive with a quick first step. Nice.
Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Beal. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Smart passes to Tatum. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Williams, a screen on Beal. Schroeder with it. Hachimura covering. Schroeder passes to Horford. Clock at 4. Now here's Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Wizards ball.
Well, the Wizards shooting just 38% for this game so far. Harrell, a screen on Schroeder. Beal, the pass to Harrell. Horford with a steal. Smart against Beal. Fades back. The shot misses, and it's Washington the other way. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Harrell the screen. From 9 feet. And another miss by Washington.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Dinwiddie outside. Hachimura with a screen on Tatum. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 2. Here's Dinwiddie.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
Pass to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Kuzma. Tatum drives in. Hachimura with the defensive effort. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now. His leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Horford. Back to Tatum. Outside Schroeder. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
And the Celtics making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gafford's checked in.
That's your Celtics dancers dance team.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Smart against Beal. To the paint to stop the drought. No good. A bit long that time.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Tatum can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. And here's Gafford. Horford covering. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie outside. Over Schroeder. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Washington.
And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Kuzma outside. Hachimura sets a screen with 2 on the clock.
Boy, you love the urgency from Josh Richardson defensively. He refused to concede an inch to that shooter.
Smart passes to Schroeder. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 7 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Wizards with another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Horford can't hit. Well, the Wizards shooting a low 28% so far in this one. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And some changes here for the Celtics. Canner's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Beal against Richardson. Bertans, the pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Gafford with a screen on Richardson. Here's Beal. Hits the front of the rim and out. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Richardson against Beal. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Richardson. Canner with a screen on Beal. Fader on the way. Here's Canner. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's the screen by Bryant to stop the run. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Wizards. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Neto. Bryant outside. Here's Beal. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Richardson.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And that's going to be a foul on Washington. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the second period. Pass to Bertans. Here's Neto. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the dunk by Gafford.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Bertans against Brown. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Beal against Richardson. Beal, the pass to Bertans. Here's Bryant. Second chance effort. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
He have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Richardson for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Richardson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bryant in the high post. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter.
Washington foul.
Hachimura's checked in for Gafford.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Pass to Kenner. Now Tatum lets it go from deep. And the Celtics another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Washington with possession, trailing by 19. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
They're facing a conference opponent that bested them last season. This will be a great test for both sides. They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. And so it's Boston up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far. Quite a luxury to have a guy like this carrying the team offensively.
Just like Akeem, what he did with Kenny, just by putting the team on his back.
I owe Akeem a lot. He was the dream, but I got there and he became a reality.
Oh, my. Now let's talk first half. The production from Jason Tatum has been special. He is in the zone.
You gotta love how consistent his shooting has been, making the most of every single touch. The defense is gonna have a hard time slowing him down. And when he's this committed to making the plays, lights out.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Washington, Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Pass to Brown. This one for three. Rebound Washington. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dinwiddie. Beal with it. Harrell, a screen on Brown. Beal with it. Now Horford defending. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
And he knocks down the first one. When it comes to Beal, his evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic, Doris.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 13.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Beal with a screen on Schroeder. Steps back. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Hachimura sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. It's stolen by Smart. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Brown. Give him 8.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Beal. The offensive rebound. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Harrell. He's got 7. Kuzma outside. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Horford.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford, right? He has an ability to alter shots with that length.
Here's Smart. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. 5th is Montrezl Harrell.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And Washington has possession. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Beal. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Tatum a screen on Dinwiddie. Smart finds Brown. Here's Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Williams is checked in for Boston.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Jason Tatum made it clear from the outset of his career he would be a player in the NBA. But it was year 3 where you saw that drastic increase. He went from 15 to 23 points and was named to his first All-Star game.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Hauled in by Brown.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Kuzma outside. Now here's Beal. Here's Dinwiddie. Beal with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Harrell passes to Beal. 4-3. And again, Washington, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 10 points.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Harrell finds Beal. It's good, and the sweet setup from Harrell.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Brown inside, defended by Kuzma. They retain possession. Back to Smart. Williams a screen on Beal. Here's Smart.
Montrezl Harrell's ability to block shots is all about his footwork and timing. That was nice.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Nice crossover to get that one. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Left block shot on the way, and the play by Schroeder as he finishes.
Just so successful successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Hachimura, the pass to Dinwiddie. Lets a floater go. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Williams, a screen on Kuzma to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
The Wizards shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Beal outside. Clock at 6. Harrell, a screen on Smart. Here's Beal. Rebounded by the Celtics. Schroeder passes to Smart. And here's Tatum. Williams, a screen on Hachimura. Down low. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Harrell passes to Kuzma. Back to Harrell. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Brown. It's Kuzma with the miss. And here are the Celtics. They're on an 18-4 run. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum passes to Schroeder. Back to Tatum. From deep. Washington with a rebound. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer, Beal. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one.
And talk about a signing that went under the radar. Spencer Dinwiddie joining this Wizards ball club. Now, he steps in as a vet guard to lead this young team. And I'm excited to see what Dinwiddie can do as a team leader.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
The shake. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Brown finds Schroeder. Now here's Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
No good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Hachimura with a screen on Brown. Dinwiddie passes to Hachimura. Now Kuzma. Harrell with it. He's got 7. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Canner's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. 1:33 left in the third. Here's Neto. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Boston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Kenner. Deflects the pass. Here's Caldwell Pope. Covered by Schroeder. Gafford the screen. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that one's good.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Enes Kanter, that is a strength of his game.
Here's the screen by Bryant. With the step back. Here's Neto. Horford covering. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kanter.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Neto. The rebound, Celtics. Kanter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the floater. Pritchard gets it to go.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Neto. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Richardson, that's good.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Here's Neto. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
To the wing on the left. Here's Neto. Over to the left wing. Here's Kispert, guarded by Richardson. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Right side, Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the left wing. Here's Kanter. The shot off that time. Bertans with some nice D. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Bertans with a screen on Richardson. Here's Avdia. And that one is hammered home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one of the stories around the game door is NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. You see why they use abbreviation. But anyway, in essence, people are buying highlights.
That's exactly right, BA. Combining technology and investing, and there's money to be made. Just simply not by me, because I don't understand it. Guys, what you love about Josh Richardson, he can stretch you out with his shooting ability. He can guard multiple positions, and you know every night you're going to get great effort.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Richardson. Over Avdia. Tipped. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Neto. Williams defending. Here's Neto. Here's Kispert. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Richardson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Shot from 12. It's deflected.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez.
Foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Aaron Neesmith.
And Doris, we're seeing the league take a more active stance on voting rights and criminal justice reform. How pleased are you to see that commitment?
NBA, I love it because I think it needs to be broader based inside and outside the league. Democracy requires commitment from every citizen, and the league is valuing what we should all value: equality, respect, inclusion. That leadership has never been more important.
The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Bertans takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Canner. Richardson for 3. Gill grabs the board.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Here's Neto. Here's Kispert. Back to Neto. Shot clock at 5.
Boston foul. Aaron Neesmith.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Harrell's checked in for Washington.
Foul. Wizards substitution.
Here's Neto. Pass to Harrell. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Gill.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Tatum. You know, at the end of last season, Doris, we saw some teams rest their entire starting lineup to avoid playoff matchups.
You know, it was interesting, B.A. There were a lot of people who took exception to this strategy. But to me, as long as it's within the rules, every team has the right to make the best decisions possible to set themselves up for postseason success. It is their livelihood on the line day after day.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Boston's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Wizards. Beal's checked in.
Checking in for the Wizards.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, they need this! And he drops that one in.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Up top, Beal, guarded by Richardson. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Dinwiddie comes in for Beal.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Here's Pritchard. And whenever a team has a superstar talent, Doris, there's immediate pressure to build a roster that can win a title. Obviously, more teams fail than succeed.
There's no doubt, B.A., because what you're seeing in the modern NBA is guys who not only obviously want to get paid, this is a business, but what happens is they also want to win because it's all about their legacy. And so they put pressure on an organization. Make sure we have the pieces to compete for a championship.
Kuzma's checked in for Avdia. Both shots good from the strike.
Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Cantor with a screen on Bryant. Tatum with it. Harrell picks him up. Here's Neto. And it is Cantor. Gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
Harrell, no good. Boston's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. To the inside, Tatum. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Bryant. Pass to Neto. Got a hand on it.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Cantor with a screen on Bryant. Dinwiddie against Tatum. Over Dinwiddie. And it's Tatum missing. The Wizards have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Neto. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bryant a screen on Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Bryant with it, guarded by Richardson. And Bryant the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. Bryant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Kuzma for 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
And here's Boston. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Bryant. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. Dinwiddie outside. Kuzma outside. Harrell, a screen on Brown. Brown against Kuzma. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cantor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Outside, Brown. Tatum, a screen on Kuzma. Brown passes to Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
From 13, Dinwiddie, no good. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Benny sings the second.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter. And everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At forward, 6'8", number 22, Isaiah Roby. At forward, 6'6", number 34, Kenrich Williams. In the middle, at 6'9", number 15, Derek Favors. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 5, Lucas Dorr. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Gilgis Alexander. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daigneault. Let's hear it for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that." Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. They're still in the bottom third of the league, but see a little bump up in the rankings.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
And now the Lakers starting group, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous Alexander and Dort are the guards. Then it's Williams.
Here we go.
Then there's Favors, and it's Roby in at the power forward. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sport.
Gilgeous Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Left side, Westbrook. from about 19 feet. Roby with the rebound. Williams against LeBron. Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on that one, and it's the Lakers the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Now here's Williams. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Takes the 13-footer, and that one goes long. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Los Angeles. James, the pass to Davis. Pass to Howard. Back to Davis. James kicks to Westbrook. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
With all Westbrook has done in the NBA, all the triple-doubles, the MVP awards, is it possible that he's suddenly a little bit underappreciated?
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And he gets the bucket.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
Westbrook passes to James. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Westbrook. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Passes it to Bazemore. Knocks it loose. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Davis with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. Knocked away.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Bazemore against Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. He goes up again. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
Here's LeBron, and that one good.
You know LeBron will play physical when the play calls for it. That time makes the contact, and it's a non-issue for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Favors sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. Roby the pass to Williams. Just 2 to shoot. Favors can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And it's Davis missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Westbrook. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go, over Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Lakers trade. Bazemore dishes to James. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
First team foul. Timeout call for the Thunder. All right, coming out to the court. Come on, get loud.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
And Luke Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
Free throw good, Dort. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
All free throws good from Dort.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Driving in. Here's Giddey. The Lakers with the rebound. Shoots from the baseline. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicks it to Monk. Pass to Anthony. To the inside. Here's Davis. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just beating the defense to the glass and putting it right back up. AD, a powerhouse inside.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Westbrook. Jerome passes to Dort. Here's Giddey. Monk grabs the board. He kicks to Anthony. And the pass to Davis.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis' 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's Bazley. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State. Pass to Jerome. It's stolen by Monk. Passes it to Rondo. Davis with it. Over Roby. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Anthony can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
They set the pick. Here's Melodon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That was a rookie, Teo Maledon, got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about it.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor earn some minutes. And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked, and I certainly know what didn't. So let me work on my weaknesses and come back better next year.
Shots good by Anthony.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Here's Jerome, defended by none. Here's Giddey. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there it is for him. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
Pass to Roby. And here is Melodon. Drives to the hoop. And then Melodon with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now here's Melodon. He's tightly guarded. LA's on 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Jordan sets the pick for Rondo. Here he goes. Not going to go that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Jordan, the Thunder making the shot. Anthony left side. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Giddey. Over Monk. And that one hits back iron. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Howard and AD play together down on the block. Kent Bazemore is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's James in at the small forward. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the lane. Davis has got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's tough from AD on the inside, and the brow showing off his motor.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
A moment to check out the numbers for Nunn. How he did last season. Averaged about 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Now here's LeBron. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. To the paint, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just brilliant in running the pick and roll. LeBron James taking what he sees.
Thunder trailing by 4. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Here's Maledon, following the basket by Anthony Davis. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by none. Lakers leading by 4. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girl.
Dort, he's checked in for Maledon. And the Lakers also making a change. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Baisley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Favors finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Dort. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Williams. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now the pass to Dort. Here's Baisley. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Rebound the Lakers. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Now here's Westbrook. After the miss from Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Big when Russell Westbrook starts hitting from deep.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 9-point game. Outside Favors. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Coming off a terrific season. 1st in assists, 6th in rebounding, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. Absolute magician with the basketball. Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped, under trailing by 7. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside, Dort. Beasley passes to Favors. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Lakers in 5th.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. Here's Beasley, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the wing on the left. Favors with the screen. Here's Jerome. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Los Angeles leading by 7. Picked by Anthony. Here's Rondo. That shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Favors with a screen on Rondo. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Pass to Westbrook. In the corner, it's Monk. Anthony sets the pick for Monk. Out to Anthony. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Thunder trailing by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle. Here's Dort. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Anthony in the corner. To end the cold streak. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a screen. Jerome passes to Roby. Poked loose. Outside, Dort. Jordan with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. And Westbrook, here we go. Dishes it to Jordan. On the wing, Monk. Anthony sets the pick for Monk. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Oklahoma City shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
They get Russell Westbrook.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The pass to Anthony. Over Roby. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Westbrook. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice play.
Favors with a screen on Westbrook. And a foul called on Russell Westbrook.
That's his
and that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Trying to step in and cut him off. He just didn't get there quick enough.
Kendrick Nunn, he's jacked in for Russell Westbrook. 1:53 left to play here in the half. Pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Rondo.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Good on the bucket, and it's a 7-point Laker lead.
And that occasional brilliance of Rondo on display here, somehow, some way, figuring out a way to score through the contact.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Roby. Pass to Dort. Over Monk. The Thunder with another miss.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Rondo is screen on Dort. Here's Monk. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Jerome. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here's Monk. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Dort.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan when he's that deep inside. Nearly impossible to stop.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Mike Muscala is checked in for Favors. And Maladon subbed in for Ty Jerome. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Muscala, the pass to Dort. Shoots over Bazemore. Rebound the Lakers.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Dort, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dort's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, it looked like the ball really was moving there in the first half.
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
I know that's your area of emphasis, Frank. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I hope they see the upcoming road games as an opportunity to spend time together and build trust. The ties you make with your guys on the trip can really strengthen the squad, like me and you, Ernie. Forget Kenny. Me and you are tight.
Now let's talk about this matchup. So far, a good start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And those extra chances mean so much And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Gilgeous-Alexander and George are the guards. Then there's Favors. Then it's Williams. And it's Roby in at the 4.
And they continue to control the glass. One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Anthony Davis. That one's good. The Laker lead has got back down again to single digits with those points from Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's just an outstanding pick and roll there to get Davis diving to the rim. Once he gets the pass, the shot was as simple as it gets.
Favors with a screen on Westbrook. Ball's knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bazemore. He dishes it to Davis. Howard with a screen on Williams. Westbrook with it. Favors picks him up. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
And Davis sends it back. Here's Bazemore. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Got a piece of it. Dort wide open. Sinks the triple. Dort's got 9 points.
Man, if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
Westbrook passes to Howard. Davis looking for an opening. James against Dort. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Baisley's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jerome comes in for Dort.
Darius Baisley.
They're trailing by 8. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most of all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that. For Williams, how he performed last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Yeah, just a bit rough around the edges, but he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight at the elbow. Westbrook. James finds Westbrook. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good from Davis on the assist from Westbrook. Davis has got 17 now.
Well, it didn't take long, did it? In his second season, AD showed that ability to be able to completely take over on the offensive end, and we're seeing that here tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Tipped away. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And James and his court awareness is just so extra special. So whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Favors. The pass to Jerome. Pass to Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Clock at 6. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the shot goes in.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Maladon's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Now Rondo. Here's the dish to LeBron. Over Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And getting to the line at will, James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Now here's Favors. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Jerome. Now here's Maladon. 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's Jerome. They grab their own miss. And there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Jerome. Following the basket by LeBron James. Jerome passes to Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. For Oklahoma City, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Toby's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Davis. Monk comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. That one is no good. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Rondo.
Right here.
Jordan the screen. Pops it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
Now, here's Melodon. He's covered by Rondo. Shoots from 12. And he makes that one. Melodon's got 6.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. He gets that one.
Hello, Anthony.
He's got 10.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Jerome. Defended by none. Here's Melodon. There's the pass to Giddey. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Rondo finds Jordan. Pass to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Melodon. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Lakers leading by 13. Now here's Jordan. Anthony right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Dort, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bazemore's checked in. Giddey, no good.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bazemore against Dort. That one off the back iron and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Back to none. Pass to Monk. Here's Jordan, and there's the pass to Carmelo. And here's none. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Paisley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dort with the ball. Now Anthony defending. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder.
For your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Paisley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Anthony. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here is Monk. Comes up empty down low. So it's Los Angeles feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Lakers 5 right now. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. Now here's LeBron after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right? You've got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 18. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's James over Williams. No good from LeBron. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's sent back by Howard.
Now, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Davis with it. Pass to Westbrook. And the rejection by Favors. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right into the shot and then able to knock it away.
Jerome, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yo, who got LeBron?
James in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now Dort. Favors passes to Jerome. Out to Favors from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Dort. Off target from outside.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And the rejection by Favors. Williams passes to Dort. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Davis, you see him right there developing more in his passing ability. Good decision.
For the Thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
It's Williams, high post. LeBron outside. Tries from 16. Drained for 2 points.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Jerome. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Count it.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Lakers leading by 20. Now here's LeBron. Here's Bazemore, off target at the rim. Outside, Dort. Passes it to Jerome. Favors against Bazemore. And Favors kicks to Dort. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Davis. And here is Howard. 6 on the shot clock, over Favors. Goes back up, and it's Howard laying it in.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Here's Jerome, and it's sent back by Howard. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Davis, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal
That
foul.
one on Dort.
Second team
With so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that, Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Still Thunder ball.
Williams dishes to Favors. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Roby. Shoots the 3. Blocked again. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Monk's checked in for Los Angeles.
Malik Monk.
Outside Westbrook. He can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Williams. Favors inside, working on Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. LeBron outside. Outside, Davis. Lakers passing it around. It's stolen by Dort. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Jerome passes to Dort. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Now, here's Dort. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Dort misses.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Davis with a screen on Williams. Looking to get back on track here. LeBron can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Favors at the elbow. Howard with the steal. Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Westbrook with a screen for James. Inside, Davis. No good off the front iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Jerome. To end the drought, and it's sent back by Howard. And he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. Spins.
2 minutes.
Second shot opportunity. Rebound the Lakers. James looking it over. Kicks to Monk. Here's Davis. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
You got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Favors. The pass to Williams. Outside, Dort. Favors sets the pick for Dort. The kick out to Williams. It's Dort on the wing over Monk. And Dort gets it to go. 11 points for Lou Dort.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now here's LeBron. After Lou Dort's miss. Shoots over Dort. That's good from Davis on the assist by James.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Jerome passes to Favors. Here's Rope. Pass to Jerome. Favors with the screen. Jerome passes to Favors. Out to the wing. And it's sent back by Howard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Lakers substitutions.
Six seconds left in the game. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.